Alright, so they call you dumb. This video is about being called dumb and how we can handle in the future. Ever since I've been little, I've been able to see how my mom and dad treated me. And there's no way how I'm going to talk bad about them. Luckily, I had both my parents, and we've been so blessed to have the life that we had. We grew up in a middle-class family, and we went to good schools, and we did all these things that you think would be all beneficial for our growth or my growth. But you'd be surprised that teachers, people, parents, it's not them actually calling you dumb. It's how they say things where it makes you feel dumb. And for me, I was actually someone who teachers actually called me dumb. It was horrible. I was in the second grade, and basically I had the second grade teacher, and she was someone who was obviously trying to get us to be at the level of reading and whatever it was. And I had multiple times where she called my parents in to say, hey, Phil right now is not doing too hot. We think that he may have to either go back a grade, stay a grade, and just be better. Obviously, me being there and sitting there and seeing my parents' face, she was calling me fucking dumb. And when I got home, it was in the car. My parents had these small little lectures. You could hear how they talk to each other, and guess what? I felt pretty damn dumb. And for you, if someone calls you dumb, it hurts. I get that. If you're watching this video right now and then you were called dumb, you search, hey, like, why am I so dumb? It's not because you're dumb. It's just you're just different. Being dumb is like a measurable thing that people in society want us to like make sure that we're over or we're at their level, basically, of being dumb's not real. It's just not real. It's not. I've seen people who didn't do things correctly. That's not dumb. They're just not educated. I've seen people who can't read. Okay, they just weren't able to learn the way that they were teaching. They're not dumb. They just learn in different ways. But when people call us dumb, it's because at this point we aren't at their level of where they expect us to be. And to me personally, I'm at a great level right now, right? You're at a great level right now. You are able to live this life right now and do something at your level. You are not dumb. I'm not dumb. I just so happen to go a different avenue. And so do you. If something happened to you recently where you felt dumb, well, let's go back to it. How do we feel when we get this overwhelming feeling of like, okay, we're dumb. We're not worthy. We don't respect ourselves. Why would I respect myself if no one else gives me validation that I know what I'm doing, right? And yeah, that could make you feel, I suppose it can make you feel not excited anymore to try new things and to do new things, but it's the exact opposite. You have to keep using your dumbness to approach new things. Be curious. Be able to see these things in a different light the way you see it. You're dumb is actually your perspective on how you would like to learn something or experience something. Keep being dumb. At this point, dumb is the way to go. Because if you keep going the same route as the way people tell you to go, or the same route that people tell you to follow, whether it's how to do your banking system, or how to save money, or how to do videos, or how to do anything. They can give you a base, but they are dumb for trying to tell you how to do something. Now, don't get me wrong. Yes, we need to be able to read. Yes, we need to do math. We need to be able to get these small steps. But I don't need to do calculus. I don't need to do arithmetic. You don't have to do geometry unless you are going into something that has a lot of measurements and angles and stuff like that. Sure. But if you have certain levels of being able to communicate with people, if you're able to communicate with someone, that's good. If you aren't able to communicate with someone, try a different avenue. Try writing, or try doing videos, or there's other ways to expand your mind in a way where if you do feel down, you need to utilize that as the power to attempt that thing your way, right? Right now, I'm eating chicken at lunch, and most people would think that this is dumb how I'm approaching this video. It may be all over the place, but in my mind, my specialty is kind of going off the top of my head and being able to eat chicken wings and do a video that's entertaining for you guys, but also something that can like make your mind go in a way where it's not. I feel like now we need to use the negative facial structures, the negative names people call us, and we have to use that as our superpower. I need that as affirmation to be like, oh, you just called me dumb, nice. Like, and now I'm doing something right. Yeah, I can't fix an engine. Doesn't make me dumb. I just haven't learned how to do an engine. I don't want to learn how to do an engine. But if you were to say, hey, Phil, wow, you do that really well. Okay, that makes me feel good. My goodness is somewhere else. As lame as that sounds, it's the truth. You were good at something, plain and simple. And yes, you are dumb at something else. I am dumb at something else because I am not educated. I didn't have any interest in it. You didn't want to do these type of things, right? Why would, if you have no interest in arithmetic, right? And you try to learn it even though you don't want to do it, you are not going to be good at it. And people in that field is going to consider you dumb. You know, me personally, I've been called dumb from my parents. I've been called dumb from my teachers, my peers, my friends. Okay, it is what it is. But I'm at a certain point right now where I'm happy of where I am. Now, I will not sit here and say that I have not called someone dumb before. That's also something that I've made a mistake on. I call people dumb when I realize or don't realize who that person is. It's me looking as an outsider, like, that guy's dumb as hell. Like, what is this person doing? But in their mind, they may be doing something the right way, and they're doing it their way. And by me judging them, that's wrong, right? When I was doing things my way, Fuck it. Did I get the goal, or did I achieve the goal that I was trying to do? Maybe not. Maybe I did. And if I didn't, that's because I need to educate myself further to reach that goal. And it can be as simple as literally driving a car. It can be as simple as going fishing. It can be as simple as, I don't know, going upstairs. Some people have better skills than others because they learn in different ways. Fine. If I call them dumb, I'm an asshole. That's something I'm working on, plain and simple. But when someone calls you dumb, you need to use that as your superpower. An affirmation like, okay, yeah, you know what, I am dumb. Because it's the way I do things. I'm my own person. I don't want to fucking listen to this person over here or this person over here. They did things the way other people did things. And now they want to teach me. I don't want to hear it that way. It's not something I want to do. So they call you dumb. Use that as your affirmation. Use this as your way of confirmation that your superpower is working. You could also use it as a way to learn. Okay, maybe I did something wrong that I want to be good at. I need to educate myself better. And you just use it as a sign. It hurts. It does. Because people use dumb as a way of looking down at you and making you feel like a piece of shit. And that is wrong. It's not. In a way, they're kind of doing the opposite, where they're hoping that you'd be better at something, right? And if you're, again, in the realm of wanting to accomplish the same goals as they are, then you can utilize them. Like, okay, yeah, I am dumb. You know what? Maybe you can teach me something. And then they will. If someone from the outside calls you dumb, then fuck them. Who are they? They're no ones. Like, seriously, they're no ones. They're no ones. They're no ones. If you like this video, please comment below, like, and subscribe.